Welcome back, everyone. I'm Setharoth, and today we are diving into one of my favorite mods called Growl, Werebeasts of Skyrim. This is a fantastic mod that overhauls how werebeasts are handled, how you become a werewolf, and some of the combat and leveling that is tied into it. We're going to dive right on in as we explain a little bit of how this works. So I've tweaked a couple console commands so my little mage can now go werewolf, because you can do that now. One of the awesome things about werebeasts is the magicka is actually converted into stamina if you happen to be a caster. So we're going to run right up to this little bandit camp and have ourselves a little bit of fun. I should probably get some water real quick because I am running the I need mod with this playthrough. Don't want to have a werewolf starving of thirst. Not much fun there. So to give you guys a fun taste of how this works, you can actually interact with objects as a werewolf. Your carrying capacity is increased. You have a series of immunities. You know what? Let's jump right into the combat and then we'll get into the boring details. Alright, this is our level 1 werewolf. Nothing new yet, nothing fancy, just running around tearing things apart. One of the first changes you'll notice is the perk tree is completely overhauled. Bestial strength is the start, and it's going to very much increase our melee damage. There's a couple of ways we can go with development. One is enhancing the corpses that you feed off of. Another is enhancing your instincts during combat. That's for your power attacks. Then there's buffing your internal character, including your mortal form, your movement speed in and out of your mortal form, and along with a couple other things. But for now, let's get some experience stocked up, because there's only one way to gain levels as a werewolf. And yes, I am running Obese. Organized bandits in Skyrim. I've doubled the number of bandits that each of these bandit holds. Ah, that's a great kill shot. And step 1, feed on who you kill. This actually heals you, which is one of my favorite additions. Because in vanilla, your little werewolf couldn't actually heal during combat. So if you took on more than 1 or 2 guys, you just got slaughtered. But being able to heal off of each of your victims allows you to not only maintain the bloodlust, which keeps you transformed, but also keeps you healed. Alright, I'm still hungry. Who else is up here? Usually there are some more guys camped out in this top tower. Come on, organized bandits of Skyrim, don't let me down. What do we got here? Oh, this is going to be great. We got him in a narrow hallway. Flee! Haha! Nowhere to run. Oh, wait. Oh, apparently there is somewhere to run. Hold still. Come on. There you go. No, no, come on. One more. Almost there. Oh, yeah, you're... Oof, what a way to go. Oh, that's very dead. Very dead. Okay, hold still. I gotta chow down a little bit here. Skill experience and werewolf perk product increased. Oh, Lydia is so helpful. Actually, you know what? Oh, jeez. Go. And that was my Wildcat mod, which actually keeps things a little more balanced. Wow, I didn't realize Wildcat was so effective I couldn't gang beat on bandits while I was in wolf form. Although, to be fair, I was level 1 in wolf form. So, I may have gotten a little bit overexcited. But we'll jump right back in and take them apart. We just got to hop out of town. One of the interesting things about this mod is that obviously townsfolk do not take kindly to giant werewolves stumbling around. Once you are a werewolf, there is a small % chance that if the moon is out and the lunar cycle is right, you can actually be forced to transform wherever you are. So for example, when I first became a werewolf under this mod, I was camped out at the Bannered Inn here in Whiterun, and I transformed, like, right in the middle of the inn. And then my bounty started adding up because, you know, people don't take too kindly to hungry werewolves tearing apart their communities. Yeah, so you will have to be, it kind of forces you to play as an actual werewolf where you aren't completely in control of the transformation. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and add on my little adjustments. There we go. If you weren't paying attention, that is how you can actually become a werewolf without having to go through the entire companion's questline. Courtesy of the Growl Mod, there are actually a couple of items that can bequeath upon you the curse of being a werewolf, which is pretty cool, but I also didn't have patience to go hunt all those down. For the sake of this demonstration, it's just nice knowing that that's an option. And chow down a little bit. Another cool thing is that when you're gaining experience as a werewolf, it actually will identify your highest leveled attack and defensive skills. So for example, when I was running this with my one-handed character, my one-handed, I just had an axe guy. Oh, that was kind of cool. It's kind of, oh, can I still feed off of this thing? Ha! Cool. That is cool. Anyway, so you will actually gain experience in either one-handed or two-handed, whichever you're best at, and whichever armor skill you prefer while you're stumbling around as a werewolf. And of course, because I have the Apocalypse spells on, I automatically activate certain spells when I enter combat. So I'm actually going to be adding alteration level spells, flesh spells, protective spells, onto my character on top of everything else. Now let's chow time. All of you must die because I'm hungry. Okay, all right, we're gonna play this a little more cautiously here. The mage has got to go. I don't like being lightninged. Okay, that's a lot of opponents to deal with at once. Nice thing is you actually have your movement speed increased when you're in werewolf form. I think I can take these guys as long as I don't let them like quadruple gang beat me again. Oh yeah, you're very dead. Very, very dead. I love how the dialogue is still a little off because she's saying like, you're dead, you're dead. It's like, no, I think you are. Alright, so apparently two-handed, this is my mage character, so my two-handed and my heavy armor is apparently higher than anything else. And then a nice adjustment is you can actually loot now. It still goes right into your pack, which you cannot access while you are in werewolf form, but it does allow you to level up. Oh, I'm going to have to figure out, I'm not sure how well this would work for a pure mage build, because you're leveling up armor and offensive skills that you don't actually use, which I guess I don't mind too much, because I do tend to level up one or two skill trees that I don't plan on actually putting perks into. I just use them to actually generate progress, to generate perks that I want to put wherever I actually want to do them. And you kind of have to do that for Ordinator, because it just gives you so many new perks. Alright, so before we dive into this next fight where I died, we are going to, we'll upgrade my damage. That should be helpful. Alright, I don't know if we can take all 5 of these guys at once again, but maybe if we can do that shout like before and just wail into them. There we go. Haha! Oh, that's a vampire. Okay, jeez. Ooh. Wait. No! What just happened? Okay, alright, animation glitched out a little bit there. I also have a better vampire NPCs mod that makes them worse, so I wasn't sure how well I would be able to handle tougher, worser vampires as a level 2 werewolf, but so far I am not dead, so that's... I don't know why my animation is freezing a little bit, but we're still doing alright. Alright, who's next? Oh, the rest of them must be going after Lydia. Lydia! I'm coming! Thank you for distracting the other half of the party that killed me before. Oh, oof, that's Lydia. Woo! I almost hurt that. Almost finished off Lydia in my bloodlust. We're not gonna pretend like that ever happens, so I'm taking care of Lydia. Oh, that's a lot of red dots. Okay, wait, is there's still more of these guys? Where would did I miss a bunch? No. Oh, they must be outside the, oh, can't eat vampires. That's interesting. You cannot feed off of vampires. Good to know. Who else we got here? There we go. Yeah, let's get some leveling up going here. It's kind of funny. You don't even bother to loot at this point because you're just leveling up your... I just want to level up my werewolf. Give me those werewolf abilities. Oh, there we go. Alright, what found us? I gotta get out of the animation. Oh, kitty cats. Alright. I'll have a little bit of cat with my humanoid. Thank you very much. I want to see how many levels in werewolf I can get in this one engagement. Of course, it means trying to track down those other dots. That's a lot of red dots. Let's see. I wonder if that's a big saber cat. And his pets. That's from Immersive Creatures of Skyrim. There you are. Come on, play with me. Ooh, that was quick. Although this is on a depth level of difficulty because I'm still figuring out how to balance some of my other mods. Oh, little cubby wants to play. Little cubby's gonna feed me. Alright, we're gonna see. Oh, wow. I ticked off a lot of things when I howled. The range on this howl must be pretty high. Because, yeah, they're all cowering and now they're all coming back. Fun. Alright, boogies. Oh, turn the wrong direction. Alright, feed for healing. And XP. Who else we got? Lydia okay? I think Lydia's doing alright. Oh yeah, she's doing fine. That's right, feed me, daddy. Alright, so a couple other really interesting things that they added into this mod is depending on your starting race, you actually get an additional feature for your werewolf. So for example, I went with a Breton because this is supposed to be a pure mage build. So he actually gets the cooldown between his beast form. My beast form is going to wear off once I stop eating things. And the cooldown before he can beast form again is actually going to be reduced because of my Breton blood. Now let's go ahead and run over to the next group of bandits that I can find. Actually, let's level up first. I want to see what we can unlock. Alright, so we got 2 more perks. Obviously we could just go pure damage, but I want to kind of look at some of these other options. So this is a cool one if you're worried about those forced transformations at night. That kind of allows you to still play like a regular person in town without worrying about becoming a werewolf. You can also reduce the number of times the silver hand will hunt you. That's another cool thing about this mod is if you start particularly going after civilians, the silver hand will start tracking you down and they'll progressively attack you with stronger and stronger troops. And you are weak to both fire and silver when you are in beast mode, so that's good to remember. I really like the speed bonus because it's very uncommon in Skyrim to get speed, things that actually improve your speed. This also, notice these are in and out of beast form, so even as your humanoid self, you move faster. This one regenerates faster, and then you can actually share it with your follower. So I could turn Lydia into a werebeast, and we could both be werebeasts together. You can also, feeding heals more, 100 points more, that's really nice. And then savage feeding allows you to feed off undead, that's fun. Then you have power attacks, additional bleed damage when you're attacking from beast form. Also, if you're an Argonian, your claws become poisonous, so you can do more damage that way. Power attacks in beast form hit multiple targets. Ooh, that could get really tempting. Let's see, then we have Animal Vigor, additional 100 points to health and stamina in beast form, very nice. A leaping power attack, which could be really fun to watch. Supernatural strength, the backhand attacks, your two-handed standing power attack disarms targets, that could be useful. You have a frenzied attack, one-handed standing power attack, stuns targets, I could really get used to that. Your beast form lasts 50% longer, and feeding extends your duration by more. And then let's see what these top ones are. Totem of Ice Brothers. Your werebeast Howl of Brotherhood calls ice wolves or snow bears instead. So you actually, there's a howl that conjures more creatures to back you up. There's also Totem of the Hunt. Shatters locks up to a depth level at close range. You can actually just like tear through locks. Screw lock picking. I can just be a werewolf, at least up till a depth level locks. And then, oh geez. That's an interesting touch. Werebeast Howl of Terror affects dragons, forcing them to land for 30 seconds. So you actually have a way, if you're earlier in the game and you haven't gotten the... let's see, let's get additional health. and additional healing on feeding. That'll keep me going if I accidentally get swarmed again. But I love the idea that you don't necessarily have to follow the entire main quest line in order to have a dragon rend kind of effect that brings down monsters, or brings down dragons. I think that's cool to have a howl that takes care of that anyway. That is awesome. Alright, what else we got here? So we've got a cave over here. Let's do one more run at bandits just to have some fun. Assuming I can maintain my beast form long enough, I've got to eat something to maintain my transformation. Alright, Bloodlust Extended. As you notice, your werewolf has some amazing travel speed. Behold! This is so cool. I feel like I'm even faster than a horse. And look how slowly it's chewing away at my stamina. Like, you can cover a lot of distance as a werewolf like this. But you know what? I think I see some wolves over here we can chow down on. Keep our extended bloodlust going, assuming I can catch him. Wow, that is one hungry wolf. Hey, you've got trouble right behind you. There we go. Alright, bloodlust extended, experience gained. And then I think there is a cave over here with more bandits. Possibly necromancers. But that would be a good place to go and chew on some bad guys. See what this looks like when we unlock a couple more skills. Redoran's Retreat. That'll do it. Can I go in? Ha! You can even open doors as a werewolf. I like it. Alright, let's see what we got. I think I still have Obis on, so I should be outnumbered. Run! That's right. I do like playing as a werewolf because, particularly when you're a mage, you do a lot of retreating. If you're a mage or a thief. A hero? Really? A hero. That's the first thing you think of when you see a giant werewolf. Alright, one dog down. Take a chunk out of the bandit thief. I like that he's fast enough that I can actually maneuver around the Wildcat combat mod. Like, I have enough movement to avoid a lot of those extra attacks. There we go. Oh, geez, that was a trap. Oof, gotta watch out for those. I have another mod that makes traps a lot worse. So I have to be careful. Like those traps that set you on fire, yeah, those will flat out kill you very quickly. So I do have to be careful. Thankfully, that trap was either really forgiving or that extra health that I unlocked in that earlier perk assessment really helped me out. Okay, I think that's everything. Hopefully that gave me one more level. It did not. Alright, so as you can see, my magicka actually got circumvented over to my stamina. And I got an extra 50 points of health when I shapeshifted. Let's see, so that's pretty much everything about the mod. Some of the other cool effects you can get from different races. If you are a dark elf, for example, your beast form duration lasts longer. If you are a high elf, you actually get bonus magic resistance when you're in beast form, which is really cool. When you get into the Soul Slime questline, you'll actually be able to choose between either wolf or bear forms, so you can actually become a werebear. I've never actually been a werebear. I never really had a desire to be a werebear, but it kind of rolls off the tongue, right? That could be fun. Oh, yes, and then, I don't like these. They have a lot of health. They're usually killing me when I'm in my regular human form. This is payback for previous PTSDs I experienced as a human. As an orc, it actually halves the damage taken for 15 seconds once you turn into a werewolf. What's some of the... Ooh, I hear wolves. I hear the calls of my brethren, who will probably try to attack me, ironically. Territorial disputes, I guess. I'm thinking those ones are glitching, but now they are just food anyway. Okay, so a couple other interesting things that you get when you shapeshift. Regeneration is increased. Your Werebeast claws do bonus damage. Your carry weight is increased by 500 points, so if you're not careful and you go on a looting spree, you'll actually end up with more loot than you can actually carry, because when you go back to human, obviously, your carry weight goes back to normal. Some other cool things. If you're a Khajiit and become a werewolf, your Khajiit blood will reduce the stamina cost of your power attacks. Let's see, there's a couple of other ones here. Argoni, Bread, and Hive. If you're a Nord, you get bonus attack damage for 30 seconds after feeding in beast form. So it's kind of cool that they make a racial bonus, a racial difference to your character based on, that kind of unlocks your werewolfness and gives you a slightly different werewolf depending on what race you're playing as. I think that's a really nice touch. It gives you more replayability, right? Let's see. Hopefully I'm not allowing myself to get too gang beat here. I don't see any flanking, just a lot of arrows flying by, so I might be all right here. Oh, yeah, Lydia's helping too. Run from me! This was a great addition to the game. You spend so much time running for your life as a thief or a mage. It's really nice to be able to switch over and just be like, okay, now you're going to run from me. I like it. Also, if I remember right, I think werewolves now are immune to fall damage, so at the least you can use this to... oh, I missed you. I missed you. How did I miss you? Hold still. There we go. Alright, who else we got here? Yes. You are a tough Nord. You may die a man's death, being ravaged in the face by a hungry werewolf. Whoa, okay, I missed somebody. Wow, it got dark really fast. Alright, where are you? Oh, wow, is there two of you? No wonder. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Lydia! Oh, I can feed off of her. Oh, that's just dark. Wow, okay. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed my werewolf growl demonstration. Let's see if I can finally level something up. I cannot. So as you can see, your first couple levels happen pretty quick, but then it slows down, so it gives you time to really appreciate the development of your werewolf character, whether you want to enhance your feeding, your combat strength, your bonuses you get in mortal form, so you don't necessarily have to use it to get additional speed and regeneration. I found it to be a very fun mod. I highly recommend it, and it is one. It plays well with other larger mods like Ordinator and Apocalypse. You noticed I was actually activating Apocalypse spells when I went into combat, which is a nice touch. Gave me some extra armor. The muffle wasn't really much of a thing, but draining souls. You noticed I was automatically loading soul gems if I killed something that I could actually put in a soul gem. Worked out pretty well. Just be careful with your friendly fire. Your damage is pretty high. Might have to play this next one on a higher level of difficulty just so I can't tear through stuff super easily. But then again, I am still only level 10, so the bandits that were spawning weren't quite that tough. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you enjoyed the demonstration today, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Let me know in the comments below what your preference is between werewolves and vampire lords. You kind of have to choose between one or the other in Skyrim. So let me know which is your favorite and why. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.